Just need you guys to listen to me and pay attention to what I'm saying here. So we made a video the other day highlighting why Zero Suit sucks. And it's not a meme anymore, right? I mean, it never was a meme, but everyone thought it was a meme. But I seem to have convinced a handful of people that I was right, which is good. I'm glad to convert you guys to the knowers now. You're a knower. You know that Zero Suit sucks, and you can back it up with facts, logic, and data, which makes you a genius. But the conversation doesn't end there, because what I want to talk about today is changes that I still want to see for Zero Suit in the next Smash game. I think it's a good conversation to have. And, you know, who better to talk to about this stuff than Mr. Zero Suit himself, the best Zero Suit in the world. Leviathan, please come over here. I'm just kidding. He's not here. It's me. I'm the best. I haven't talked to that guy in years. So while we talk about it, we're going to watch some Zero Suit gameplay. Wait, Frosty from my chat? Surely not. I'll be able to tell when I look in the play. It is Frosty. Say hello to the camera, dumbass. Oh, we get to make fun of him if he lost the Ditto. I didn't know that this happened. Wait, this is insanely funny. We're doxing Frosty today, boys. This you? Okay. We need to get back on topic. We're having too much fun. So I talked about before, like, kind of the issues that she had. A lot of them kind of stem around, first of all, her inconsistency. I feel like I don't even know how to make her more consistent aside from just program the moves better, because the game is clearly capable of making good multi-hits that don't fall out, right? Look at Mithrin, look at I don't know, every other multi-hit that people don't fall out of. I feel like I rarely see people fall out of, like, Mewtwo Nair. I'm trying to think of, like, a two-piece that people just, like, rarely fall out of, you know? Oh, Fox forward air, right? Like, Fox up air never, like, you have to mess up on Fox up air for that to, like, never connect. You know what I mean? To not connect. Falco forward air is the most consistent move ever. Like, that's a good example, yeah. Where, like, there is, like, next to nothing that can really go wrong when you use those moves. But, like, Zero Suit has, like, so much that can go wrong. So, like, I feel like just the umbrella term, like, make moves more consistent is, like, kind of a boring thing to say. So, like, I would rather just give her cooler moves, because quite frankly I think a lot of her multi-hits are kind of lame. I think that up B is a boring move. Her old up B in Brawl, that shit was annoying. I would rework a lot of her kit again just to make her more interesting. I don't find her that interesting anymore, probably just because I've been playing her for years though. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Do you think she needs a new kit as a way to resolve her inconsistencies? Everyone that plays her so lame and badly. I would honestly, I would like change or nerf those things, because I agree. Like, when I play against Zero Suit, like on quick play, they are so bad and so campy. Like, they are just down being all over the place. They are holding neutral B. Please run into my paralyzer, or just like mashing side B at kill percents. Like, really not interacting with their opponent at all. They're just throwing out like safe stuff. It's hard for me to say to like remove them entirely, because they seal her kit together like really well. But, like, you know, a lot of her like stuff is like balanced around her being a lightweight. So, like, her being super mobile and like pretty safe with a bunch of her moves gets balanced out by the fact that she's very light. You know, so if she does get caught, she's much closer to death than most people. Give her back the item play. Items are OP. Items are so insanely strong as of like right now in the meta that I wouldn't want to give that to her, because she would be broken. Make her even faster. Improve Nair, up B, grab speed, and buff all of her tilts. I mean, I don't know. I think all of her aerials are fine.
And the hurt box shifting as you're crouching.
Please run into my side B.
That whip, like, it's crazy.
Ooh, Frosty is clutch.
Just enough to
He's him. Double her jump height. No, that's part of what makes her very obnoxious and hard to play, is the insane, like, difference between her short hop height and her full hop height. People don't really realize that, but think about like the character that you play and the difference between your short hop and your full hop. It's probably like in the same ballpark, whereas like Zero Suit, it's not like that at all.
So we are looking for a lot of,
like, I think I can literally show you right now.
Divergence from the normal flow chart.
This is short hop. Look at the left Zero Suit. barely goes above that platform on the middle.
This character really well. Not a lot of
Actually, it literally happened right there.
but it's like, yeah, we all know the
And full hop goes above the top platform of town.
bread and butters. We know what works with this character, and there's not a lot of like
Double her and give her to the next person. Perfect. There you go.
flow chart here. So we are looking for a lot of samey stuff, but it's.
I think one of the biggest things I would give her, and I don't think it's too controversial, is to give her a combo throw.
Playing your character.
Right? Like, damage output is so high in this game, and her throws do like at most like 11.
In a way
I
that
think.
they're not expecting, and normally it's like
I think up throw does like
little
10 or something like that. 10, 11, 12, one of those.
turn to back air, nice.
And like,
No platforms.
Oh.
Nowhere for you to go.
not great.
Perfect.
Not great overall.
Definitely, yeah. And I love
But
that from Brush.
she wouldn't,
Brush,
like, I think
down,
like
hit, take your time, get the confirmed.
throw combos past like 50% are generally pretty egregious, because like once you get to like past that percent, like down throw backer starts becoming scary. And I hate characters like that. I think like down throw, like imagine Joker down throwing you in the corner, and it's just like a do you know your percents quiz on if you should DI in or out, you know? And that stuff is like obnoxious to play against, and it doesn't feel very rewarding
Tech chase, but
to do, just because you're gonna down throw regardless, and you're going to back air regardless. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of player-to-player interaction, so I think just get rid of it entirely.
Until now, and it's town is city, so there's no chance of killing on that one. Maybe one more could do it at that height, but
Thank you, Zero Suit Forward Air. Like, come on, man. He called him out.
on that one. Maybe one more could do it at that height, but
Forward Air would have
the
killed
level
him there.
for Shark
Like,
is gonna be
dude.
more important.
Come on. He 3-stocks him.
Yeah.
might be really good stuff closing that game out.
Damn.
Stop.
He's him. Frosty, he's him. I think there should also be more starters that don't revolve around Nair. Well, her forward air combos at really low percents. Her forward air 1 combos basically infinitely, and her up air combos and her down air combos on bad EI. I don't think her aerials are the problem. I don't think her aerials really need much changing at all. I think they're in a good spot. But I think the main thing that needs to be changed is just her ground game if we want her to be better. And maybe just lean more into that like speed demon, like weave in and out play style. I'm much better with ZSSB if all of her moves just worked. Honestly, not that much better. I think that like her moves being inconsistent is what pushed her from being like
Controlling space and
usable to unviable.
all 3 ranges. At close range,
Unironically, I think the fact that like
range, you're looking at
you have to do as much as you do, and then like even if you guess correctly,
long range, that's
you might not get rewarded because the moves are inconsistent. That just makes her unviable. I don't think her jab is broken,
down, always make
but I'm nerfing jab so that you can buff something else. It's kind of how I feel about it. Down tilt should be just a mini down throw that also combos, because down tilt is like pretty good, but it's useless out after you hit it. Like you hit down tilt, it does like whatever minuscule damage it does, and then you don't get combos if your opponent DIs out. And even if it does combo, you're getting like at most like an up air, maybe a forward air, a back air if you're very fast and very lucky on where you hit the down tilt. Yeah, make down tilt back air real. Like, yeah, that's a good idea. What would you keep? The neutral B? What it is? No, I think Paralyzer's stupid. Uncharged is completely useless, and anything past Uncharged is extremely reactable. And you can also just clank with it, so you can react and just clank with it. I never hit top players with Paralyzer unless they're just donating. If we were to buff Paralyzer, just make it transcendent. Just make it so that when I catch somebody's landing with it, it actually matters.
1.5 character lengths away.
Because it doesn't. If I call somebody out on their landing with Paralyzer, they can just hit Paralyzer. It's stupid. So I'd say just make it transcendent. I think everything regarding the gun should just be transcendent. I wouldn't remove her tether grab because I feel like it makes sense for her to have a tether grab because the plasma whip, just like thematically speaking, it just like fits her kit really well. Like even if it's not good, I think it's fine. Just give her combos out of it, please. If I'm doing a reactable grab that I'm already not getting like any damage out of, please just make it good. Please give her damage. So the biggest things right now are down throw combos up until like 50%. It doesn't need to be broken. Just give me a reason to go for grab and give my opponent a reason to fear grab.
But there's just so much
And she doesn't need a kill throw because that would be over the top. Make down tilt combo. Make moves more consistent. That's what I want out of the next Smash game. Old up B would be sick in the next Smash game. You guys know. You guys already know that shit would be lit. Making Paralyzer chargeable like Sheik Needles.
Goes for the up air setup on the
Ooh, that's an interesting idea.
This is a delayed mash from Poise, but just
This dude loves Paralyzer. Yeah, that's all he's talking about.
does best escape from danger.
That would be so OP though. Charging Paralyzer is crazy. Imagine the wave bounce shenanigans with charge canceling. I guess like giving her like cool new movement stuff would be neat.
Yeah, see, Poison Boy seems more fixated on the.
They need to bring. Oh my god, dude! They need to bring back ledge cancel flip kick.
A little bit more stubborn.
That shit was just fun.
Get in your
That joint was lit.
But up airs of
Give
air,
the ZSS Joker gun and then let her do down gun, but with paralyzer. All of the shots paralyze you, and the more bullets that connect,
a little bit too ignorant, a little bit
the
too
more
stubborn.
stunned you get.
Okay.
Smash 4 electric needles. Yeah, true. Honestly, they had something like that. I think it would be cool for paralyzer to be chargeable. Do you guys remember the Smash 4 custom
To see that
Pisces from
Sheik.
Sheik? It's her down B. Instead of bouncing fish, it was Pisces. Basically, it was like a bouncing fish that sent the other way. So it sent like which way you came from. Basically, think of a bouncing fish, but it sends you in. I thought that it was really cool, and Zero Suit almost has something like that with holding in neutral B. They need to make that real and kill, because that would be sick. Imagine you were like ledge trapping Zero Suit, and then she was just like, bink, you're back. See, I wish there was more like source material to go off of, because when I listen to Sonic's talk about what he wants changed from Sonic, I'm like, yo, wait, those are some good ideas. He'll be talking about like, oh, because in this game he has this move, like he shouldn't have 2 spin dashes, that's stupid. I'm like, yo, Sonic, you're kind of spitting right now, man. And then like I think about like, okay, well, how can we apply that to Zero Suit? And she just like doesn't do any of that. She's just like the same character, you know? You can't, there's not a lot of source material to pull from, even though that would be cool. The lack of source material is why I think she shouldn't be in the game. I mean, if you say that, then you also like remove Fox, Falco, Wolf, Captain Falcon. Like, so many characters just get like eviscerated, just Thanos snapped because lack of source material. There you go. I don't know where else to go with this. That's my rant for now. I'm gonna go play Elite Smash because I hate myself. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel and tell me what you want to see for Zero Suit, because that's the kind of stuff that interests me.